Glastonbury, England, and you're watching One Funny Morning.
Welcome to One Funny Morning Show.
From Monday to Friday.
And sometimes on Saturday.
Why would you say that in front of all these people?
You never know what's gonna happen.
Carmen.
Cortez.
Good morning, everybody.
What's outside your weather door?
Good morning.
Uppie.
Happy everybody.
Good morning, I'm Steak Diane from Cleveland, Ohio, and I'm on location at my favorite place since 1998, the Outer Banks, North Carolina. And you are watching One Funny Morning with your host, Dina Blizzard.
We're all on location today, and that guy just sat right behind me, so I'm going to turn this a little bit. Good morning. Hello. Oh, you're in snowy Ontario. Well, nothing like where I am right now. Good morning. I have a gluten-free brownie. You know I'm going to find a gluten-free brownie in England and eat it in the middle of town square. So I made it. Many thanks to Steak Diane for opening the show. Two very different locations. I took the long walk up to the center of town and found a very beautiful cafe right in the middle of town. And I hope that you can kind of get a feel for just how charming it is here. I'll turn the camera. What time is it? It is 12:30 here. So again, I'm probably not going to do the full morning show because I got to go and write some more, but I thought I'd say hi. How many jackets did you pack? This two. The orange one and this one. And I have a vest. I layered. It's a lot of layers. Happy hump day. Oh, it's Wednesday. Forgot. What's that guy doing? So you should know that Glastonbury is very dog friendly. So you're just going to see a whole bunch of dogs walking by. Dogs go in restaurants. Dogs are being pushed in baby carriages, which is happening across the street. Dogs ride bikes. It's a whole thing. We're all in Halloween recovery. So I'm right down the street. So this place, The Crown, is a very popular place that people have been eating. I wanted to show you this. So in this direction, so see this building right here, that is something in Pilgrim, and that is the oldest, what did I say the other day, the oldest something. It's very old. It was, I think, a hotel. Now it's a restaurant. They had gluten-free fish and chips last night. What's the temperature like there? Is it cold? It is. It's not cold. It's just a little like chill, like a little bit of a breeze going by, but it's not too bad. I just have this shirt under and my light coat, so it's not bad. Last night it was raining. Oh, so I got to tell you what happened last night. It's very quaint, Denise. It is. Listen, if you just come here for this part of it, it's just love. There's dogs everywhere. There's another dog with a sweater. It's just so charming, and extremely walkable and friendly and gluten-free. I'm having a great time. So I believe this is High Street right here, which kind of loops around. But yeah, I love my I'm Better Than You scarf. It's my favorite. Me too. No, they have everything marked gluten-free. It's actually pretty easy. So it was, there's a bee. Hold on. You want to try the brownie? And now we're done the brownie. Okay. This bee was here like 10 minutes ago. Okay. All right. Okay. Oh, all right. And we're back. That was a commercial break brought to you by the bee that ate my brownie. So this is done. I'm going to put it over here. We've already had a run-in. You are bigger than the bee. Whatever. Do you want to live in England? Is that what that means? See. Kezzy, was he watching me? Yeah, he probably was amused. I thought you were showing off your outfit. I was. It was just a ploy to show you guys my outfit. Now the bee was here earlier. Somebody smoking pot. I love it here. The dog is high as a kite. More men gathering behind you. Well, when I do my bee dance, it brings all the men to the yard, to the town square, as I like to say. Anyway, the guy thought you were taking a picture. He said cheese. Shut up. That's really funny. I should just do it again, even though there's no bee. See how many times I could do it before he's like, what's happening? Anyway. Anyway, so last night, it's a fabulous group of writers, and they were like, tomorrow is Halloween, and Glastonbury is like one of the best places to be on Halloween. And I was like, done, I'm in. So, we're writing all day, and everybody is very kind of secluded on purpose. Here comes the trash truck. Perfect timing. And so it's nice to have outings. So we knew we were, I don't think you can see it. We all knew we were leaving today at 11 to walk down here. And I'm doing my show. They're all at the Mary Magdalene Abbey, which I'm going to go to next. So everybody wrote really early in the morning so we could come up, take a break, and then write again. And then we'll meet tonight. So it's very interesting kind of rhythm to just be like, we're going to just write all day long. It's very foreign and very difficult, and I still cry, but I feel like I'm making some progress, so we'll see. So anyway, so last night, you got to move your body, you got to start walking, talk to people. So last night they were like, we're going to go White Springs. I don't know the name of it. So there are 2 springs here. Let me look at my pictures. Hold on. Because I knew I wasn't going to remember anything. One is called the Reservoir, which is, White Spring. And the other one, and they're right across the street from each other. The other one is called Chalice Well. So they're right across the street. And I always like going to wherever there's hot springs, cold, anything with the word spring in it, right? Because it's supposed to be healing. I'm like, bring it on. So we go to White Springs first. Now, there was supposed to be a fire ceremony at the Chalice Well at 4:00. So we're on our way to Chalice Well, and we stop at White Spring. Now, I don't know what this is. When you say springs, I think we're going to get in it. Apparently you're not supposed to get in it unless you're naked. I didn't bring my bathing suit because they said you don't get in it unless you're naked. I thought that was a joke. So we walk into White Springs, and it's not that big. It's like the size of this building right here, but very it's a temple. And so it's got it's gray and looks like a castle, and just super beautiful. But it was daytime. So we go from daytime into this temple that has no lights. So immediately my eyes are trying to make this adjustment, right? But not only are there no lights, it's all candles, and it's like an open room. Um, there's water all over the floor. There's streams. There's just streams of water because it's just a spring coming up constantly. So there's springs of water going by your feet. So you're standing. I can feel water coming through my boots because I didn't have my wellies on. And the floors are all like uneven, and I'm afraid I'm going to fall. So I'm fumbling around for my glasses, and this guy Rob is in our group, and everybody kind of went in a different direction, but Rob is standing there, and I look up, and there's a giant pool in front of us, and I was like, are those people naked? Because I don't have my glasses. I'm blind without my glasses. So I said, are there some naked people over there? He was like, yeah. And then he walked away. And I said, I'm going to need to put my glasses on. So I'm standing in the middle of all this happening. And I put my glasses on. I was like, yeah, it's 3 girls, completely naked. Beautiful, but naked. So I was like, but it's a lot. So again, it's real dark. Now in the right corner, there's a guy. He is in the place of male energy. He's in the right side. And there's a guy with one of those real long horns, not metaphorically, like actually. And he's we go, oh, and it sounds like like that, right? And so he's and over here, and there's an idol, and there's people just meditating. And Rob was like, this is the area of just male energy. So you can sit and just take it in. And I was like, okay. He goes, female energy's on the other side. And I was like, I'm gonna head over there. Yeah. So I'm on my way to the female energy when I look now. It's a big pool. Think hot tub, but like 5 times bigger, right? And it's filled to the top. And now these 3 girls are naked sitting on the side of the pool with their feet in the pool. And they're all holding hands, like very ritualistic, and just, I was like, all right, okay, I got you, okay. So I'm just taking it in. And I make my way over to the female energy side. I get over there, and this one, there's like somebody has built a wooden frame. The sun went down for a second. A wooden frame, and there's all these ribbons that were tied to it. It's almost like a womb. And there's a picture of painting of maybe a vagina, and the back, there's candles, and everybody's taking it in. I'm taking it in like this. I'm like, okay, all right, okay. And so I'm just, all right. But now my whole group is all spread out. So I'm sitting there. But you can't put people in Jersey in this situation, because we're like, you trying to take my money? What are you doing? What? I can't relax. And there's naked people. So then I see Rob. Now these girls get out of the pool, and they're just dressing like they're in a TJ Maxx. Just, I was like, okay, cool. Well, now somebody comes up with like some little kids, and they're over on the male side. So I'm just taking it in. So Rob is like, I was like, this is a lot of naked for me. And he was like, it is. He's like, but it's not sexual in any way. And I was like, right. And I said, would you get naked here? And I always say, so here's my first question. Let's say you're in Glastonbury, anywhere, England. Nobody knows you. Nobody knows you. You're never going to see these people again. Would you get naked and get in the spring? Think about it. I don't know what you believe. Maybe it has magical power. You're never going to be here again. You don't know these people. Who's getting in? Brooke's like, sure, why not? Jill says, yep. Heather says, nope. Carrie's like, nope and nope. Eileen's like, yes, of course Eileen would. So I'm sitting there, I'm like, oh. But I'm with people I know, so you can't get naked with. But if I was by myself, I thought, if I was by myself, I'm never going to see these people again. I know. Bobby's like, I might consider it. Teresa's like, absolutely. Anna Marie's like, I'd have to be drunk, but yes. Well, there's no mirrors and there's no photography. There's signs everywhere. No phones. Put your phones away. Yeah. I want to be that person, but I would never do it. Right. Where'd you put it? People just took their stuff off Kathy and they just put it in a pile, and then you're not that far. You're like, you put your clothes here and you step in the water here. Like, it's not far away. But yeah, see, Kathy's like, she's from probably Jersey. Where'd you put your clothes in your purse? Wait, you go steal my stuff? That's what I'm saying. But you'd have to get past that because you're in a temple and your feet are soaking wet with magic water. So I'm contemplating, and I say, Rob, would you get naked? Would you do this? He was like, oh, I would definitely do it if it wasn't so cold. And I said, here comes the sun again. Here comes the sun. So I said, what do you mean? He says, feel this water. I was like, okay. So there was like a shelf here, right? I thought this was the top. There's a shelf here. So I put my hand in the water. Freezing cold. Oh, I was contemplating, Carrie. But you can't. I've never met these people before. I'm with them for a week. You can't scare people like that. Be like, now you see I'm naked. You can't do that. If I was by myself and it was a hot spring and I got a crink in my neck and I can't afford a masseuse, I don't know. There'd have to be like a lot of stuff that would like line up. Okay. So as we're having this conversation, and I said, I don't know. I don't think I would do it. And then he said it was too cold. I was like, that's why I'm not going to do it, because it's too cold. How would you chase someone if they stole your purse? So we're sitting there having this conversation. All of a sudden, a guy starts undressing near us. And I was like, he's over here, Rob's over here. I was like, I think there's a man undressing over here. Real fast, happening real fast. Well, that's happening. I know what's coming. And this family with these two little kids is on the other side of the pool. And I'm about to it's about to get real jiggly up in here in about a second. So I'm trying to be like real mature, but that is not working. And next thing you know, I'm not watching, but I'm watching this guy get undressed. And I'm like, okay, could be mature. All of a sudden, another naked guy, full jiggle, comes from another side, okay, and just walks right across the pool. I was like, all right, okay, this is happening. Okay, yeah, all right. So he comes walking across, and this guy, he is right in front of the pool, and he's not getting in the pool. So the one guy came out of nowhere. He's in the pool, but my guy on this side, he's walking along there was like a little wall. He's walking along the wall, so it's on display. Did y'all just stand there watching? Of course I did. I'm not crazy, curly top, because I'm trying to blend. So yeah. So he walks along, and I said, Rob, where's he going? Where's he going? He goes, there's another pool up here. Now we're standing right here, so he got to walk right. Like, excuse me. And I was like, oh, okay. And I said, there's no pool here. He goes, no, it's up here. He got to climb. Now, I don't know if you've ever thought about the physics of a naked man climbing, but it is not good. And that is all I'm going to say. And yeah. And beautiful. Dare I say David-like. And he's standing at the top. No, he was not. Brooke, look at my eyes. I did not move. It was, other than the climbing, beautiful. So now, other than the climbing, so now he's facing away from us, and he's not getting in the pool. He's just standing, facing away from us, and breathing. He was like, you could see him just taking these big, deep breaths. And I was like, what's he doing? It was like Rob was my naked tour guide. And he's so cool about everything. He's like, dude, this is happening. I was like, tell me. So he just, and then I was like, why is he just standing there? And then I realized I don't know, he was 32. And then I realized he's just trying. Now he was facing away from us. Before facing us. Then he climbed. That was uncomfortable. And then he was facing away. So now I realize he's just. Because he's trying to build up to essentially jumping in a plunge pool. Yes, Kelly, exactly. Now, I am not a plunge pool kind of person. There have been a couple times I've been to a spa or hot spring. We can go in the hot spring, jump in the plunge pool. I'm not doing it. There's no part of my body that wants that. Nobody wants. Yes, exactly, Bobby. Yes, Patty. And it was spectacular. It's just so much happening. And at the same time, healing. Very healing. And I felt better when I left. I'm not going to lie. It felt better. And so it was very mystical. He was climbing on, the whole thing is made of stone, right? It's been here forever. He was just climbing these big stones. So we leave there. Now remember, it's Glastonbury, England, which is a very kind of mystical place, and it's Halloween. No, the shrinkage wasn't spectacular. Other parts were. I didn't stay. Yeah. Oh, he definitely went in. I didn't stay. And then I was like, I'm out. I gotta get out. But yeah, it was a lot. Anyway, now we go to the next place. I was like, I'm gonna be naked here, and they're like, no. So this one, there was a fire ceremony and a lot of singing and chanting and candles. It was like half a city block maybe. And it was very beautiful, and it had the streams, and they were doing lots of ceremonies. There was a lot of people like close together, and I've learned about myself that I'm not good in that. I'm not good with like a lot of people. Like I'm not. So I couldn't go close to the. I was like, I don't. So I'm gonna hang back here. So there was like a little fire. It's back on. There was a little fire, and people sitting around the fire, real spread out. I was like, these are my people. So I sat there. I think a bird pooped on me. Met a nice lady who was a healer from about 2 hours from here. And we chit-chatted and connected. And she had gone through a separation, and we talked. And you know when you just can sit down and meet somebody and you'll never see them again, but you just have like these moments where you're just like, yeah, let's sit here with the springs and the fire and the birds pooping and just bond. And it was really beautiful. Then, now the fire's pretty big. They had just tended to it, so it's getting bigger and bigger. And a lot of people are dressed up, maybe as witches. At least I hope this is a costume. But I don't know. So I'm not going to say costume because this might be you. So there's a lot happening. All of a sudden, this fire is raging. It's pretty big. It's contained. Fine. Lady comes over. Full witch costume. She goes up to this fire, and she chanting something. I don't know what. She goes up to the fire and she starts doing this and putting her hands in the fire and pulling it towards her like this. Walking around it, chanting, doing this. Now, I am a you do you. Girl, do it. If this is what calls you, do it. Now, what was calling to me was the chocolate cake under the tent over there, but I was positive it wasn't gluten-free, and I was trying to resist that urge. I don't have an urge to eat the fire. I'm from New Jersey. So she is doing this and pulling it in, right? Chanting something. And fine. Do you, girl. But I'm a very helpful person. And I try not to be, especially in scenarios involving witches and fire. But she doing this and doing this with a lot of arms. And the sleeves on her costume outfit, real long. And I'm over here, I'm like, this bitch about to catch on fire. On Halloween, I just saw a naked man bird just pooped on me, and I cannot take a woman on fire right now. What is happening? And I was like, if she catches on fire, am I supposed to put her out? Was this what she wanted? Was this the goal? I don't know what she's chanting about. Probably cake. It was a lot. It was a lot. Exactly, Carrie. And I was like, I don't know if I'm supposed to help her because I'm a helpful person or this. I don't know. So all this is going through my mind. Yeah, I was very stressed, Renee. Yes. So now she walks away. Fine. So now I'm sitting here by myself with other people. We're all in our moment. And all of a sudden, I can feel a man. Now there's people everywhere. For some reason, I just felt him. And now maybe it's because he's saying something, but he's close enough to me that I can hear him. I hear him going, Sabrina. He's whispering, Sabrina. Now, my name's not Sabrina, but I don't know what's happening. And he's close enough and he's whispering, Sabrina, I know you're here. Show me a sign. I was like, I'm over here. Sabrina, go away. Do not show a sign. Do not. Nobody wants this. He just walking around. Sabrina, I know you're here. And he's, show me a sign. Sabrina, get out of here. Just meet him over there. Don't bring him over here. It just, don't show a sign. Go over there behind the tree. Show him a sign over there. She about to catch on fire. You looking for Sabrina? I want cake. It was a lot. And I know that everyone else in the group was feeling something. And I felt bad because I wasn't feeling it. I was feeling like somebody gotta find Sabrina and I'm hoping she's not behind me. That's how I was feeling. So Kendra, of course they had cake in the corner. Duh. When you're trying to call all the souls, you have cake. Kate, it was a thing. It was a lot, and I yeah. Yeah, you can't write it, Jane. Did Rob tell you what this was for? Well, it was a celebration of All Hallows Eve, and people had come from hours away to come be a part of this ceremony. It was beautiful, and for a lot of people, it was very fulfilling. I don't know if Sabrina liked it. I imagine she had a sign. I don't know. I didn't stay to find out. But yeah. I don't think I'm in touch with like my mystical side. I don't have a mystical side. I feel like John Kensel's here, another funny comedian. I don't think comedians have a mystical side. We're like, you better shut that off. All right, come right back down. And you need to be just straight. You need to tell me what's going on. Where's Sabrina? He's over here. Sabrina, I know you're here. Show me a sign. I was like, Sabrina, get this bitch away from me. Why is she over here? It's too much. Yeah. No. I don't know. Yeah. No. It does look like Beauty and the Beast Town Square. You're not wrong. There's a lot of stuff. I don't know if I see stuff on this side of the screen, and I'm wondering if all of them pass behind me. I'm not really paying attention, but there is a lot to see. And so I just thought I'd take you on some. Wouldn't it be funny if she held up a sign that said, "I'm over here"? I should have. I'm over here. It's a lot, and that wasn't even one day, Mooney. That was in the course of, I don't know, 3 hours. Not even. Sabrina. I know you're here. Listen, I don't care where you are, but if you're anywhere and some man is behind you whispering, I know you're here. Show me a sign. I'm out. You take away Halloween. You take away that everybody had horns on, was dressed as witches. You take away the cake. You take away the spring. You take all of it away. I could be in the middle of Philadelphia, walking down the street. Sabrina, I know you're here. Show me that. I'm gonna punch you too. I'm gonna. So the tarot card thing that I posted last night, that was the most mystical thing I was gonna do, and I did feel like it was meant for me. Like there was 4 of us that did it, and everybody's cards were so different, and it was just so funny when everybody got their cards and kind of talked through them, everybody said, like, if I got your collection of cards, it would have made no sense to me. Like, my cards made sense for me. So that was as mystical as I was going to get. And nobody was like, Sabrina. So, how does the weather compare to Jersey? Well, I hear that it's like 30 degrees there. I would say it's probably 50, 55 here. Yeah. I remember calling me, telling me they were outside my appointment. Creeped me outside. I called the police. I was afraid the person was actually trying to call. Yep. Yep. But was anybody naked? Nope. Everybody had clothes on. And just as odd to me. I would love to be mystical. I believe in signs. I believe in saints and angels. I think I lean that way. And I believe in evil. I believe in a lot of stuff. But yeah, it's a lot. The rain left. I'm getting some sun. I am, Judy. And it's good to be out. I have enjoyed checking in with everybody for sure. Okay, good. All right. So I wanted to tell you that story. I don't know if I'm going to have as good of a story tomorrow, but that was a good story. So I'm sorry I missed you for Tipsy Tuesday. Hopefully everybody had a nice Halloween, and I got to go and catch up with my group now. I'm going to try to write here in town for a little bit and go see the Church of Mary Magdalene. So I'm excited about that. And that's it. But I hope you enjoyed our story. It was a fun experience, and I look forward to checking with everybody tomorrow. And that's it. So thanks for watching. Like Judy says, do something nice for yourself or others today. And I hope you have a great day and a blessed day. And I look forward to seeing you guys tomorrow in front of some other fantastic space. And we'll go from there. All right. Have a good one, everybody. I'll see you. Bye.